All right, time for some more Q&As.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
99 problems, but a mortgage ain't one.
Keep on rocking in the free world. Keep on rocking in the free world. Keep on rocking in the free world.
Okay, let's start with Simon T. Simon T says, "Yo, Justin, love these videos. I'm just out of high school and getting a job in less than a month and my driver's license, and I'm looking into going full-time in a motorhome. 2 questions. Can you put in more than 2 of the deep cycle batteries you can put into a motorhome? And if so, would set up the solar, and I live in the Northeast where all snow seems to hit, and I was wondering which you prefer, electric heat or propane for extreme boondocking in the winter, and which type of fireplace puts out the most heat." Okay, well, first of all, you can put as many batteries as you can fit into your system. I'm not the expert again for cold weather camping because it doesn't really go below freezing here, but you definitely, when you're boondocking, that means you're in the boondocks somewhere and you have no electricity plug-in. So electricity heat isn't even an option. So when you say which do I prefer, well, it's not a matter of choice, it's a matter of which one's possible. Anything that you plug into an outlet that creates heat of any kind is out of the question. All right, no hair dryers, no coffee makers, definitely no heaters. All right, anything that creates heat is going to use hundreds if not thousands of watts of electricity. So forget it. Propane's the way to go. If you're really boondocking, which means you're really in the boondocks, then you can go with a wood stove. So that's the way to go. My little fireplace wouldn't be enough if it's really below freezing for extended periods of time. You would need secondary heat as well. All right, Vanorama TV says, you might have covered this, but what size is your propane tank and how long does it last in winter? My propane tank is 30 pounds, and it goes about 2 weeks in the winter. Bill Nye says, "Hey Justin, I know you have already answered this question for me, but I can guarantee others watching are wondering the same thing about the interior height. They see that you can stand up, so they probably just assume they can, but there are a lot of Americans taller than 6'1" these days." Well, I'm sure lots of countries, my friend, not just USA. Not quite sure why I'm taller since I tend to smoke my Wheaties instead of eating them. LOL, keep rocking, brother. Most of these RVs, well, as you can see, I can stand straight up. I'm about 5'11", and there's still room above my hat. It's about 6'1", 6'2". So that's generally what they usually are. And that's fine. If you got to do a little bit of this in some of them, it's not. I have seen a lot of people that are taller than their rigs, and they're perfectly comfortable. You could always put a bubble dome skylight in, and then you got another foot too. There's lots of options. Nomadic Assyrian Van Dweller says, Justin, two quick questions. I asked the body man about taking off my vinyl stripes. He said if I did, the paint underneath would not be protected. I'd have to repaint it. Just wondering your thoughts on this. I've never heard that before, my friend. A lot of people take off their stripes. They have kits you can buy to take them off easily, or you could do it the old-fashioned way like I did. I used a heat gun and a couple of scrapers and a lot of patience and some acetone to get the glue off, and it worked just fine. I actually took off all the stripes on the ambulance I own as well, doing that before I had the new stripes put on. The other question you had is, how does my or your house battery get charged before you did the solar upgrade? Same as any other RV when you drive your engine. Genset or shore power does charge the battery, but very slowly. Most RV converters built in when you plug them in or when you run the generator have really crappy trickle chargers in them. They're meant to be plugged in when you're plugged in living in an RV park, so obviously they're not a full like 20 or 40 amp battery charger. They're just a very small trickle charger. So you're best to upgrade to a real battery charger if you're plugged in. Smart charger anyways. Robert Reynolds says, okay, here's a green hugger FOPA. Okay. Electric cars charged up from plants burning coal? Recycled stuff uses more water to bring it back to life than the original product? And my last one, how many Chinese does it take to change a light bulb? Answer, all of them. Okay, well, first of all, yeah, I know. That's very true. People that drive around electric cars thinking they're saving the environment are really the biggest hypocrites out there, and you're better off driving a big old diesel pickup truck. In fact, just go to Google and Google Prius worse than Hummer. You can read all about it. Those batteries are very toxic where they make them and mine the materials for the batteries. They put out a lot of crap into the atmosphere too. Much worse than anything internal combustion engines could put out. And they end up generally costing more over the lifespan of the vehicle than a good old gas or diesel powered car. So I agree with you completely. And yes, it is very true. A lot of recycled products use more energy to recycle and reuse than just disposing of properly and making the new product. That's true too, man. A lot of people jump on bandwagons not realizing that it's not actually better for the environment, but you can't talk sense into greenies, man. Pat Murphy says, thank you for the video. I agree with you. Only thing, where do you park at? I don't mean exactly, just mean general idea of where. Sometimes I could find places to park. Other times I thought it was okay only to have police department tell me to move. Well, that's just the nature of the beast, man. Obviously, don't park in front of people's houses unless you know them or something. But it's best, I guess, in industrial areas or outside the cities or just areas where it's businesses maybe during the day, but at night there's no one around. That's usually the best places. All right, so that's it for this edition, but I will have many more questions answered on the next video. And stay tuned, not this Friday, but next Friday, I'm going to do the first t-shirt draw for 2 t-shirts. 2 people that contributed to my Freedom Fund on my PayPal link, which is on my under the description. It's also on my channel homepage. People that have donated, I put their names into a pool, and I'll be pulling out a couple names for free t-shirts, and I'm going to be doing it every month. I'll do a couple t-shirts next month as well, and then as we get closer towards summer, I'm going to raise it up a bit. I'm going to go do 3 t-shirts or 4 free t-shirts. We'll see how it goes. And once I hit 5,000 subscribers, it's coming up real quickly here, I'm also going to give away a t-shirt as well. So yeah, keep on rocking the free world, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, so what do you think of van life?
Van life's fucking awesome.
Styrofoam boxes fully